Hey YouTube, got another gun review here for you. This one's on my newest purchase, the Sig P238. This is their mini 1911 version of a .380 caliber carry pistol. This one you can tell is a zombie edition. Some people love it, some people hate it. I am kind of in the middle on the hate it side a little bit, I guess. But to justify my purchase, I guess, I had two options. I had this one and the basic nitron finish, and that one came with one magazine, and this one came with two. This one with the extended mag on it, extra, and they both cost the same. So if anybody knows Sig prices, you know this magazines cost about $60, and I can get another set of grips to put on this thing for about $20. So I figure save myself $40 and get the two magazines. So that's my my justification for the zombie one. So no comments about the how nasty it looks type of thing. But I'll start off by letting you know what you get in the package, or at least what I got in my package. I got the gun, obviously. I got two magazines. They're both stainless steel, heavy duty, real thick floor plate. I'm not sure why they're so thick, but build quality, I guess, is very good on them. They say on the bottom they're marked. It says Sig Sauer 380 Auto, so you can, if you've got a bunch of them that look alike, you can tell exactly which one you need for that particular gun. And the standard one here is 6 rounds, and then, like I said, my package came with this extra one with the extension on it, the pinky extension. It's a 7-round mag, so it's pretty awesome. And but obviously you can see these are loaded, so I'm going to set them off to the side here. And then also you've got the case that they come in, which is the standard Sig Sauer thick black plastic case here. It says Sig Sauer on it. You've got your two sliding locks here, and then two places for padlocks on there. But again, this is hard plastic, so you can break it open with a hammer, scissors, whatever. So locking it pretty much only works for maybe if you've got kids or something you're trying to keep out. But inside the case, you come with, it's got this little advertisement for their Milcom TW25B lube. They give you a little sample. I don't have the sample in here. I actually tried to use it. Can't really say much about it other than the little sample tube was very difficult to use. So, but you will come with some of that so you can read about it. Basically, they want you to buy some. You got your manual. I like reading them, but most people, I'm guessing, just throw them to the side. Comes in a little bag. I'm not sure why I kept that. But and then it also has your little warning label, the read safety instructions and all that. So you had the place where the gun was. There's your magazine. The extra mag came in it, and then also it came with a holster, a little black plastic. I'm not sure if it's Cadex or just plastic. It says Sig Sauer on it. It's got a little retention screw there, so you can tighten it up if you need to. And then it's just a belt clip that snaps on, or slides on your belt or your pants or however you want to keep it. Fits the gun really nicely. I mean, it's made to, so I hope so. Slides right in there, just an outside the belt waistband belt holster, basically. So just a nice little extra value adder in the package there. And then underneath there, you're gonna have your the lube sample, and then also your gun lock that I don't think many people use, but they're federally required you to have them. So nice waste of money there. So that's the whole case there. So now back to the gun here. Just going to give you a close-up. You've got the zombie edition, obviously, with that green Z on the slide also. And then on the top here, you've got a little engraving of the zombie symbol, you know, whatever. I can take it or leave it, but whatever. So this also does come in I don't even know how many, maybe 20 different designs. If you go on their website, you can see them all, different grip designs, different finishes. This one is the nitron finish, but you can get them stainless steel, or I think they have nickel, and it's just a bunch of different ones. So this one I think is the cheapest version. I think they go up from there, which I guess while I'm talking about price, give you the biggest downside of this price. I think I got it for about $750. So for a just a general pocket pistol 380, obviously that's quite a bit higher than all the other competition, but I really think it's very well worth it. This is an incredibly awesome gun. I'll start with the outside features. You've got your mag release there, just round, pretty easy to actuate, but stiff enough you're not going to accidentally drop it. I do believe you can switch it to the other side there. I haven't tried it, so I can't say much about that. The grips on this also do come off. You just see there's two Allen screws there, two on both sides there. Just pop those off, slap new grips on there, and screw them back down. Pretty easy. You got your slide stop there, and then this is also going to be your takedown pin. I'll show you in a bit. And then you do have a safety back here. This is going to be a single action only. If you've ever shot a 1911 or know much about them, this is exactly the same except small, very small. As you can see, fits in my hand pretty easily. And I have small hands, so I think you can easily classify this as a pocket pistol. So you do have your safety here on the outside. This is made to be cocked and locked, carried, just like standard 1911. So you can pull it back. I'm not sure if this is a standard feature on 1911s, but I'm going to point it out anyway. So once you've got this, so say you've got a round in the chamber, you've got it cocked, locked. So you get home, you're done carrying it, ready to put it away. Drop your magazine. You've got a round in the chamber. You don't have to take your safety off. As long as the hammer's back, you can rack the slide with the safety still on. That way you don't have to worry about pulling it out and accidentally firing it off while you're trying to clear it out. So you can clear it, then drop your hammer, or drop your safety, sorry, and then fire, and you're good to go. So that's an awesome feature. Like I said, I don't know if that's standard or not, but just something really neat I didn't realize. Something also really nice that I also didn't realize when I bought it was this thing has night sights on it. I don't know if you guys can really see. Gotta bring it close, but trust me, they're there. They Sig Night light sights. I don't even remember what they call them. Sig Light night sights, something like that. But they're awesome. I didn't realize I had them until I went to the range. The lights in the store were really bright, so I couldn't actually see them. But when I got to the range where it was dark, they lit up really nicely, and I was super happy about that. So I think this gun has a 2.7-inch barrel. I don't really want to go into all the specifications because you can find it pretty easily on their website. But it's very light, very small. Best thing about this gun is the trigger. Like I said, single action only. It is super light. I think they rate it like 4 pounds, but it feels much less than that. There's very short trigger, really nice reset. Everything about it is just awesome. Shooting this gun overall, I was actually incredibly shocked when I pulled the trigger on this thing for the first time. So I didn't actually think the thing fired. I thought I had a dud when I pulled the trigger because I didn't even feel the thing recoil. I'd say it recoils about as much as a BB gun. It's really light. I'm not sure how they pulled that off with the gun this small and this lightweight, but they did. And it actually has much less recoil than any of my 9mm full-size guns. So I usually don't like going into the men versus women guns, so I'll just say people with smaller hands or maybe weaker hands, this is an awesome gun. Very small, compact. Everything's very light. Trigger's light. The slide actuation is very, very light. And you can grab it with one pinky and pull it back. It's super light, so if you're not really strong in the hands, very good option for you. The takedown on this is fairly simple. You just pull it back, and actually you can see there's a little semicircle cut out there on the barrel or on the slide. Hopefully you can see it on there. But what you do is you just pull this back, and there's a little semicircle on the top of this slide lock lever that actually matches up nicely. You just push it from the other side there, and then pull it out, and then it comes off of there. So in here you've just got your barrel, spring. I'm not going to take it apart because you probably know how that's done or can find another video of it. But inside it's very simple. There's not a whole lot of crevices for dirt to get stuck into, so it's very easy to clean. Now putting this back together, I would pay attention to this because I didn't know this. I just happened to do it right the first time. But I read about it later. There's this little ejector right here that sticks up. When you put this back together, you have to push this down, but not all the way down, because if you push it down into the frame, it'll actually get stuck. And from what I hear, you have to take it to a gunsmith to get it fixed, or send it back into Sig. So don't do that. You just push it down just enough to get clear the slide there, and then you're good to go. So you put it back there, slide your pin back in that goes in that lug on the barrel, and then pull it back to that semicircle again, and snap it back in, and there you go. So that's fairly simple, not real difficult, pretty standard. So, but otherwise, like I said, the price on this much higher than what people are paying for, say, a Ruger LCP, which is actually what I got rid of to buy this. I got a lemon one, a lemon Ruger LCP. It was just junk. I think I got about 7 rounds through it after a year, and sent it back to Ruger 3 times to get it fixed, and it never worked right. So But I won't say anything bad about LCPs because apparently everybody else has awesome ones. So, but direct competition to this, I would say, but about half the price. I would say this one is well worth it. I mean, I like the single action trigger with the safety on it. This thing shoots like a dream. The LCP just kind of kicked like a mule when you pull the trigger. This thing purrs like a kitten. I mean, really, that's the only way to say it. But overall, an awesome gun. I would highly recommend purchasing one of these, especially, like I said, for people with small hands, weak hands. I have fairly small hands, and I can almost fit I could fire it just like this, but with that pinky extension on it, it fits my hand just absolutely perfectly. So anybody looking for a pocket pistol or just a really easily carried gun, maybe for a purse, in a waistband carry, it works very nicely, very lightweight. So if you guys have any questions for me, just leave them in the comments and I will get back to you.